Arkansas has a deep-rooted history with firearms, dating back to its frontier days. In 1836, the state enacted one of the earliest laws regulating Bowie knives, showcasing its long-standing relationship with weaponry. Fast forward to 2025, and while the spirit remains, the laws have evolved. Before you carry, store, or sell a firearm in the natural state, let's ensure you're up to date with the current regulations. Chapter 1. Purchasing firearms in Arkansas. In Arkansas, you can purchase rifles, shotguns, and handguns without a state permit. However, if you're buying from a licensed dealer, a federal background check through the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, NICS, is mandatory. Private sales between individuals don't require a background check under state law. Nonetheless, federal law prohibits selling firearms to individuals who are legally barred from owning them, such as convicted felons or those with certain mental health conditions. Knowingly doing so can lead to serious legal consequences. Oh, and one of the great consequences of you hitting that like button is that it helps our pro-Second Amendment channel get in front of more people. Chapter 2. Open and concealed carry. Arkansas is a constitutional carry state. This means that if you're legally allowed to own a firearm, you can carry it openly or concealed without a permit. This was clarified by the Arkansas Court of Appeals in 2018, ensuring that mere possession of a handgun isn't a crime unless there's intent to unlawfully use it. However, obtaining a concealed handgun carry license, CHCL, can be beneficial, especially for reciprocity when traveling to other states. To obtain a CHCL, you must be at least 21 years old or 18 for active military, complete a state-approved firearms training course, submit fingerprints, and pass a background check. An enhanced CHCL is also available, allowing carry in certain restricted areas after additional training. Chapter 3. Carrying firearms in vehicles. In Arkansas, you can legally carry a loaded handgun in your vehicle without a permit, whether it's concealed or in plain view, as long as you're not prohibited from possessing firearms. Long guns, such as rifles and shotguns, can also be transported in vehicles. However, they shouldn't be concealed in a manner that disguises them as handguns to prevent confusion. When traveling out of state, it's essential to research and comply with the firearm laws of the destination and any states you pass through, as laws can vary significantly, and if you don't and get caught, you might be complaining in a cell to a crackhead about their state's gun laws. Chapter 4. Restricted locations for carrying firearms. Even with Arkansas's permissive carry laws, certain locations remain off-limits for carrying firearms. Public and private K-12 school properties, including buses and designated bus stops, courtrooms and courthouses, passenger terminals of airports, unless the firearm is encased for shipment, places where firearms are prohibited by federal law. Arkansas Department of Public Safety. Any place that posts a notice prohibiting firearms. Enhanced CHCL holders may have additional privileges in some of these areas, but it's crucial to understand the specific regulations and respect posted signs. And just wear one of our pro-Second Amendment shirts below to let them know how you really feel. Chapter 5. Firearms and minors. This one's pretty short and self-explanatory. Under Arkansas law, minors, individuals under 18, are generally prohibited from possessing handguns. However, exceptions exist for activities such as hunting or target shooting under adult supervision. Providing a firearm to a minor without proper supervision or for unlawful purposes can lead to serious legal consequences. It's also advisable to store firearms securely to prevent unauthorized access by minors. Chapter 6. Red flag laws and universal background checks. As of 2025, Arkansas does not have red flag laws, which in some states allow for the temporary removal of firearms from individuals deemed a threat. Additionally, Arkansas does not mandate universal background checks for private firearm sales. However, federal law still prohibits selling firearms to individuals who are legally barred from possessing them. While not required, conducting a background check through a licensed dealer during private sales can provide added assurance. Chapter 7. Legal changes and staying informed. Arkansas's firearm laws can evolve, and it's essential to stay informed about any changes. For instance, recent legislation has addressed areas such as enhanced carry endorsements and firearm-sensitive zones. Understanding Arkansas's firearm laws is vital, but what is super vital is you grab one of our Pro Second Amendment shirts below or on relaxedfittactical.com, which are guaranteed to get you some high fives or stink eyes. For more information and updates, visit the Arkansas Department of Public Safety at dps.arkansas.gov and the ATF at atf.gov. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and relaxed.